Before we start adding customers, let's look at the structure of the customer module. The customer module can be accessed by either the customer button or by selecting File, Customer. Notice that even when you select this method that certain options are grayed out. But if we enter the customer module and then go back to File, Customer, those options are now available. All of the options are available except Customer Inquiry Program, which is really a separate module. Let's open the customer file with the customer button. First, notice that a selection criteria box appears. These boxes appear in all dynamic modules. They allow you to refine the search of data so that you will have less records to sort through. For example, if I wanted to just see the customers for a certain sales rep, I could select the sales rep, salesperson box, select the sales rep I want, and in the next screen I will now only get records of customers associated with that salesperson. If I change my mind and want to clear the selections, I simply press the clear button. If I want all customers, then I leave the selection criteria box empty and click on OK. Notice at the top of the screen there are two rows of buttons. The first row of buttons appear in all modules. The second row of buttons are specific to the customer module. Before we examine the buttons, let's just review the appearance of the screen. The list of customers is seen on the left-hand side, and the details for the customer are seen on the right-hand side. The arrow is the record indicator, and the details displayed on the right-hand side represent the details for that specific customer. You can move the record marker to the desired customer, and the data on the right-hand side changes correspondingly. You can view the data in this view, or you can double-click on the left button of your mouse while the cursor is in the left side window to change the view to a more spreadsheet-like appearance. You can now use the scroll bars to move around the data. To return to the original view, simply double-click on the left button of your mouse. Let's look at the top buttons. Initially we have Edit, First, Previous, Next, Last, Search, Cut, Copy, Paste, Close. Let's place the record indicator on a customer and then click the Edit button. Notice that the fields on the right-hand portion of the screen open up. You are now free to edit them. We will cover this later in the video. Also notice that now at the top of the screen we have three more buttons: Save, Restore, Delete. Once you have edited one record, you can move the record indicator to another customer and edit them. You may notice that a slight delay when you click on the next record. This is due to the fact that the software is updating the information for estimating automatically. Let's pick a customer. Let's change their credit limit to $1,500 and then click on another record. Notice the arrow glass. That is where it's writing the information to the estimating system. I can use the buttons at the top to move around the customers. If I use the first button, it will take me to the first record of the database. If I use the next button, it will move me down to each next record. If I use the previous button, it will move me up to the next record. If I use the last button, it will move me down to the last record in the database. Buttons can also help you enter information. I'm just going to click on the first record, and let's say I want to copy their logo to another customer. I can highlight the text, I can click on Copy, and then I can move to the next record, put my cursor in the logo file, and hit Paste, and it will paste that information in. I can also do that with Cut. Again, I can highlight the information I want, I can click Cut. Now notice this time though, it will take the information out of this record, and I can then go down and paste it into the next record that I want. I select the field I want to paste it, and I click Paste, and it pastes it in there.